In this video, we're going to discuss how to unlock $25,000 credit cards with Ameris Bank without paying any interest.
Okay, money magnets. Not only will you not be paying interest on this card, you don't have to have a relationship in order to apply for these $25,000 cards. Now, of course, Marvin and I are big on building relationships with the bank because that's what banking is going to.
Yeah.
But let's dive into the first product that Ameris has to offer, which is the Platinum Visa card. Now, with this card, it gives you 0% APR for the first 18 billing cycles. Marvin, that right there can be a cash flow changer, money magnets, because you have 18 months with 0% interest. Now, another thing I love about Ameris cards is they have the now pay over time with the card. And what that means is that you can have purchases and you can pay that purchase over time. You can select that whatever it is you purchase. Just say, for example, you went out and bought a refrigerator and you want to pay for it over time. You can have a set payment, sort of like an installment loan, where you can pay this refrigerator off over time. I love that, money magnets. As well as they have access where you can look at your account right on your mobile phone. You know how we keep our phones in our hands all the time. So I'm loving what Ameris has to offer, but let's look at what other products that they have available.
And look, guys, if you got any experience with Ameris Bank, please drop it in the comments below about your approvals. Or if you got denied, let us know some data points so we can spread it to our community.
Most definitely.
And now let's jump into the everyday rewards card. All right, with this card, you get 4 times the points on dining, takeout, and restaurants. So this is where you can order your food, get a lot of points for it. Also, you get 2 times the points on grocery stores, gas station, and EV charging, and your streaming services, Netflix, Amazon.
Oh, yeah. I love my Netflix. That's my nightly thing. But
and you can earn up to 15,000 points in 90 days. All you got to do is spend $500 and you get up to $150 back with that 15,000 points.
Nice.
And you get 1 times the points on all other eligible purchases, on top of this card being 0% for 6 months. So this is more the everyday card. And guys, keep in mind, if you want to raise up to $250,000 for your business, make sure you look in the description and set up a free business strategy call with myself and Gloria. And don't forget to like and share this video, because Gloria and I are working real hard to bring you guys this information. And you guys liking and sharing is going to help our channel grow.
Okay, Marvin, I need that $250,000. Do you think you can help me get that $250,000?
Let's do it. We help a lot of business owners and we want to help you too.
Okay, now moving on to the next card, which is the Max Cash Preferred card. Now this right here is a little bit, upper echelon card. So I'm ready for this one, okay? So you can get 5% cash back in 2 categories, okay? So the first $2,000 combined purchase each quarter. So they're telling you that in these categories, you only get to get up to $2,000 5% cash back. So once you max that out, then that's it. And that's in each quarter, okay? You also get 150 award points when you spend $500 in the first 90 days. It's 1% unlimited cash back on all eligible purchases. So, like anything else that you made that it's not in those categories, you're only going to get 1%. You'll get 2% unlimited cash back on everyday categories of your choice. Remember, with this particular card, you have to choose where you want to get your cash back at, okay? Also, the APR on this credit card is going to be 18.49 to 28.74.
After that 0% for 12 months.
After the 0% for 12 months. But I love that they have that 0% for 12 months. Now, we also talk about that, these cards can have a little bit of a high interest rate, but it's going to be based on your credit history. So keep that in mind. But Marvin, let's move on to the next card.
All right, we're going to talk about the travel rewards card. All right, with this card, you get 4 times the points on travel, gas, and EV charging. All right, you get 1.5 on all other eligible purchases. You can earn up to 25,000 bonus points, which is worth up to $250.
Most definitely.
All you got to do is spend $2,000 within 120 days, which is not bad. Also, you get airport lounge access, which means you get the complimentary priority pass. And like I was just in Cartagena over the summer last year.
Right.
And having that priority pass does help when you're in certain airports.
Most definitely, Marvin, because now flights are starting to get delayed.
Yeah.
So you want to have somewhere where you can go and kick up your feet. So just think about which card best fits your situation. And remember that these are 0% interest cards. But let's move on to the next card, which is the Reserve Rewards card. Now, this one right here, Marvin, and it's a black card. So,
Right.
I'm all about them black cards. Now, with this particular card, it does have an annual fee, which is $390. So, Money Magnets, when you go into these higher end cards, just keep in mind that you are going to pay an annual fee because they're giving you so many benefits with it, okay?
Correct.
So, you earn 50,000 bonus points worth up to $500 when you spend $4,500 in the first 90 days.
Right.
Okay. You can get 6 times the points on travel that's booked directly through the reward center.
Right.
So of course they have a center that you can go to, to claim your rewards. And when you book through them, then you can get 6 times the points, which is so worth it. Okay.
It is.
And then you also get 2 times the points on all other eligible purchases, I should say, as well as you get that airport lounge access again, which I love that. Now with this particular card, the APR on it is anywhere from 18.74% to 28.74%. Now we talk a lot about having these cards in your wallet that has those higher interest rate, but these cards, you have to keep in mind that there are prestige cards. So keep that in mind when you're looking at what card to apply for. But Marvin, let's see what else they have to offer because they have so many wonderful cards.
I love this next card, the College Real Rewards card, because Gloria and I have kids that have went through college, and we got our last one getting ready to go through college. We got 6 together. It's crazy, guys.
6, y'all.
But we got our youngest getting ready to graduate, and we did things like this for our youngest daughter. We helped them learn about credit cards, actually get great relationships with credit unions. So I think all of you parents out there that have kids, think about this card, because with this card, they get $2,500 bonus points, which is worth $25 after their first purchase. They get 1.5 times the points for every dollar spent on all eligible purchases. Also, they can add it to their phone. You know how these kids live on their phone, so they can add it to their phone. They can choose the rewards category that they want. Like our particular daughter, she travels a lot. I'm sure she would want to have the travel benefits for this card, and they get 0% for 6 months. So I think this is a great way to teach a kid in college to learn about their finances. And remember, guys, when you're helping your children, always add them to one of your high limit cards that you've never been late on as an authorized user, and it helps establish their credit early.
And make sure that card has a low balance, because you have to remember that they're going to get whatever credit that you have on that card onto their credit. So like Marvin said, make sure that the balance is low on it.
Right.
As well as making sure that there's no missed payments. Okay. And this is a good way to jumpstart your kids' credit. And keep in mind, if you're struggling with your credit, we do have an AI software that can help you fix your credit so that you can fund your dreams. But there's more cards, so let's move over to them. Okay, Money Magnets. So the next card is the Max Cash Secure card. Okay, I was getting a little tongue tied. Okay, so with this particular card, it's 5% cash back in 2 categories on the first 2,000 combined purchases each quarter.
Right.
It's sort of like the other card we talked about, but this is a secure card. Okay, there's no annual fee on this card, so you want to keep that in mind. Now the interest rate on this card is a little bit on the high side, but you have to remember that it is a secure card and it's giving you rewards with this card. And a lot of times you don't see where you get the rewards with a secure card.
Yeah. So even if you got bad credit, don't focus on the negative items so much that you don't start rebuilding credit. We talk to business owners every day, and some of them I see they make the mistake of getting all these credit builders. Nothing wrong with the credit builders, but you can build credit faster and have a relationship if you get a secure card.
And let's not forget, Marvin, this card do give you 2% cash back on EV charges, on groceries, and things to that nature, as well as it has a zero fraud liability and 1% unlimited cash back on all other purchases. That right there can be a cash flow changer, especially when we're talking about a secure card and rebuilding your credit. But Marvin, let's look at what the other secure card they have.
And the last secure card is just a normal card. It has zero fraud liability. You get free credit score access, which is important if you're rebuilding your credit. You get automatic bill pay, which helps you not forget to actually make that payment, and you get alerts. But keep in mind, it will have a 28-29% interest. So you want to pay these payments on time for about 6 months, and then you want to apply for the higher cards so you can get that 0%. But Gloria, let's tell them about the personal loans and the personal lines of credit.
Okay, Money Magnets, now that we've hit all the amazing cards that Ameris has, these loans are also not bad as well. Now, keep in mind, Money Magnets, loans is an installment loan that it's a set payment.
Correct.
They also have a line of credit. Now, their line of credit only goes from $3,000 to $10,000.
Right. And keep in mind, guys, the difference is you're going to pay interest on that loan right away. Personal line of credit, guess what? You can use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off. But remember, the amount is going to be based on your credit. Okay, when we called and checked the data points, they actually pull Equifax. This is a regional bank, so it's not all throughout the U.S. So if I were you, I would make sure my Equifax is well over 700. I have some seasoned credit, which means you got one credit card that's over 2 years. And I would be prepared to show proof of income, which may be two pay stubs.
And also, Marvin, if you don't have credit and you're not in position, this right here would be a good bank to start a relationship with. Look at getting their secure card, because that's how you build your way up to the high limit credit cards. I know a lot of times, Money Magnets, you want to just jump right into having a high limit credit card, but sometimes you have to work your way up to that point.
And build that relationship. You know, it's super important. But let's jump into the auto loans, Gloria.
Okay, Money Magnets, let's not sleep on. They do have auto loans, okay? And with their auto loans, it goes up to 84 months. And one thing I do love is that they have a calculator.
Right.
So if you're not sure what your note is going to be and you kind of want to know, how much you're going to be spending on a month-to-month basis because you have a budget.
Right.
This right here would be a good way for you to figure out a roundabout amount of how much you're going to be paying monthly.
And remember, guys, don't go to the car lot looking for money. You go to the car lot looking for a car, and you actually get approved before you go to the car lot. We see a lot of people get a lot of unnecessary inquiries for no reason. But Gloria, let's tell them about the home loans that they have.
Okay, when we're talking about mortgages, I know we have some first-time home buyers that's watching. This bank is really good because they do have a first-time home buyers program, so you can get your dream home. Like, you don't want to sleep on that.
Exactly. Also, they have an Ameris Dream Loan, which is a 100% loan.
Oh, wow.
But if I were you guys, I make sure my credit is over 720. I have all my financial documents, which means tax returns for the last 2 years, pay stubs for the last 2 months, and also bank statements for the last 6 months if you really want to get a home loan at 100%. They also have a conventional loan at 97%. And all you guys that are in the military, they also have VA loans, USDA, FHA, just about every kind of mortgage product you would look for. And also, if you're thinking about building your home, they also have loans where you can build your home. And keep in mind, when you're applying for a home, they're going to pull all three bureaus. And also, guys, here are the locations where Ameris Bank is located.
Okay, hold up, Marvin. I have a gem.
What you got?
Okay, Money Magnets, if you really want to purchase a home and you want that dream home and you have those nagging items on your credit, check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.